life life has been set to the hardest difficulty level for men right now. Like seriously, seriously, seriously. It's been done by design. This has been done on purpose. Life has been set that like the higher ups in the world, they have this knob that they could turn, and they've turned life and having a successful, fulfilled, happy life as a man. Um, um, what you got to do to achieve that? Like, let's make an analogy as if life was a video game. Life was Madden, 2K, Call of Duty, or RPG or whatever you want it to be. They've turned the knob all the way up to the hardest difficulty level for men, and basically life is on all Madden mode, from all Madden Hall of Fame mode for men. I'm telling you, it's something. And we have the movements. We have the red pill movement and all. Shout out to the red pill movement, the manosphere and all that. And you have movements like that. And besides those movements, you got regular guys just coming on YouTube, making content, making videos like, man, everything's so hard. Like, I don't have no friends. I never had a girlfriend. I did this, that. Life's so hard. And why we gotta I've been seeing these videos like, why is all we do is chase money in life. All we like the women don't treat us well, and everything is going crazy, and you can't approach a woman these days. You can get me too'd, and oh man, like the women, you're a man, and you're working your way up the corporate ladder at a company, or you trying to make partner at a law firm, but the girl next door goes on OnlyFans and making $200,000 a year, you know. like a stripper could get on the pole and just bringing in $3,000-4,000 a week, and like, man, like, but for men, like, what I'm telling you, it's been set. The knob has been turned, and I'm laughing, but it's crazy, man. Like, the life has been set to the hardest difficulty level for men on purpose. They did this on purpose. And the messaging in my video, I'm gonna get to the message. Like, the narrative, this is the narrative, is that, you know, I've heard Myron say it a lot, like there's a lot of hoflation, and why you know what I'm saying, all the women are going for the top men, and the guys at the top, the guys the mid-level men all the way to the bottom, they pretty much get nothing these days, and because of social media and all this stuff like this, and that's how it's going for real. Like, why would old girl, why would the sexiest, finest girl in your city, why would she be messing with a lawyer in your city, or the a guy who just makes $100,000 a year, and she's on Instagram, she's on Facebook, she's on all these apps, and celebrities are available, and all, you see what I'm saying? Like, women, and the narrative is we blaming women. And to the naked eye, it look like, man, why these women they go for these guys that's making all this money and got all this fame or whatever, and then they get dogged out, and then they hit social media saying all men are dogs, where are all the good men? And they're actually doing that, yes. But this is what y'all don't understand about women. And me and a friend of mine, we talked about this like a year and a half ago, and he was intrigued about the analogy that I gave. Like women, I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but women are like androids. You ever saw a sci-fi movie and you got androids where they look like humans, but really they're a robot that has been set to do a certain thing, certain job, and you could talk to them. They're like AI, and they interact, and they can do a lot of things. They can kill, they can fight, they can do a lot of things, right? But they're androids. They're not really human beings, and they don't have souls. Not that I'm saying women don't have souls, but you can, like, some of the things they do, you would think that, but but they're like androids, where society as a whole, the higher ups, the media, everything that comes down, that trickles down, can program women to live in a certain type of way, and with everything that's went on, with all the things that been implemented, feminism and social media and all this, and how it's so easy for them to make money and get into college and all, like, they've set them to a certain setting that made life a lot harder for men, like turn the difficulty level. And really, you can't blame, let me tell you why you can't blame women. Like, in theory, by looking with the naked eye, you say, man, why don't women could just self-reflect about how society is going downhill right now because of a lot of their actions? Why don't they just change? Why don't they just have a moral compass in their heart and just change? But they're not going to change because they're like something like Android. They're bots. Like, they're human beings. Like, I'm not trying to degrade women. They're human beings, but their wiring is to be like a bot. And their wiring is like that for a certain reason, so that when they get with a husband, that he can program her with his program and she can run his household with. So their wiring is what their wiring is, but you can't blame them. It's just life is on. I don't know if they're gonna turn the knob back to not so hard, to medium difficulty or whatever. Back in the 40s, 50s, and maybe the 60s, like, life was on like medium level, from medium difficulty, normal difficulty for men. All pro in Madden, superstar or whatever in 2K. It was kind of a lower difficulty level where men could just get a job at a factory, become a mechanic, get a job in the trades or whatever, still have a house, still have a wife. She wasn't connected with all these other people. There was no social media, so she couldn't monkey branch to this where and that. So they could live a modest life, still have a woman who respects them and all that, and live the knob has been turned. It's on all Madden difficulty, and the message of in this video is that it just is what it is. Men just have to level up and learn how to play on this high difficulty level. And guess what? Some just can't. Most just can't. Man, it's crazy. I don't know how this gonna play out. I'm not gonna act like I got all the answers, but and when you really think about it, when you do have a high IQ mind, you'll know that women are just set to be programmed how they're programmed. Like, you see what I'm saying? So the getting on the internet, actually blaming women and not, they're gonna be who they're gonna be. They're gonna hold you to that high difficulty level. They're a part of the plan. They're gonna hold you to that higher difficulty level. Your burden of performance is super high, and you're gonna have to meet that burden of performance to get. I got something to do, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all commenting about what I'm saying. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Logical Life Perspective.